Hello everyone, it is your Figure Break, and today on your break, we're going to be taking a look at the Figma of Saber Alter, Shinjuku version, and Cuirassier Noir bike accessory. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your break. Okay, so Saber Alter Shinjuku version, Figma. It's been a while since we've done a Figma on this channel, and I'm really excited to show this one. And the first thing that I want to talk about is going to be the outfit. Really good soul work was actually put into the outfit. There's nice little details, especially when you get to the belt and on the back pockets of the Figma, and even there's wrinkles throughout the entire arms, for example, and the boots as well, to show that it's really made out of cloth. And at the same time, they did a pretty decent job of hiding the joints on this Figma. Especially when it comes to the knees, they did a pretty good job. Elbows, still a little exposed, kind of hard to hide those sometimes, but because of this, you get very good range of motion when it comes to this figure. The weird, awkward part when it comes to this figure though, or Figma rather, is going to be the back part of her jacket. It's always waving in the wind, so it's kind of weird when you want to put her into a pose that's going to be very static, where you really can't change any part of that, but it would probably be difficult to try and pose it anyways if it was posable. Cuirassier Noir, aka the bike that you additionally buy for the Figma, so it is sold separately, has a couple of features to it. For example, the wheels, they completely spin, they can freely move, and also the rubber part of the tires is, well, made out of kind of a rubbery substance. Also, getting into the front part of the bike, it does have a little bit of movement to it. It becomes limited when you start putting the Figma on it, so just kind of keep that in mind when you are doing posing. Actually, a quick little side note here. Be careful when you are posing her with the bike. She does tend to get paint transfer on her inner thigh. However, it comes off very easily with just a simple magic eraser. I did it myself. It worked perfectly. And on the underside of the bike right here, there actually is a hole that you can put a Figma stand into. So if you want to have the bike flying in the air, you can totally do that. In addition, the Figma herself actually comes with hands where the two front fingers can be kind of extended to go over the brake parts of the bike, which is kind of a realistic feature. Why it comes with the Figma and not the bike, I don't think anyone would know. Some of the poses that you can put this Figma into is going to be her eating a hamburger, which can only be put actually into her right hand, which is kind of unfortunate. However, it is a nice accessory to have. It has a little bit of wrapping still after she have gotten it from a fast food joint, and then of course she comes with an embarrassed faceplate, which is adorable, which kind of shows that you come across her in the middle of eating said burger. You'll have to forgive me. Boiger. Shinjuku Salter comes with even Caval 2 and a hand accessory separately to give Caval 2 head pads, which is absolutely fantastic that they added this to this Figma. And then, of course, she comes with a battle cry faceplate, so you can use it when putting her into any kind of battle pose, which is very fierce looking and very intense. And then, of course, Excalibur Morgan, which is very cleanly painted and easy to put into her hand. Okay, so as for a rating of this Figma, I have to give it an 8.5 out of 10. This is a really well-made Figma, and a lot of thought was put into it, especially when it comes to the accessories. The burger, the dog, the sword, that's plenty of accessories in my opinion when it comes to the Figma. It's kind of strange though that it's only limited to the right hand, the burger, especially when the Figma itself comes with specific hands to use for the bike, yet the bike is sold separately. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like the bike should have come with the special hands for her, and then her come with additional hands to say, put the burger on her left hand if you want to. So that would have been nice, so then you could have that kind of freedom. However, in summary, should you get the bike? I would say if you pose your Figmas a lot, yes, the bike is nice to have as an accessory to use for your photo shoots and whatnot. If you're just doing it for collectible purposes and maybe just putting your figure onto the shelf, for example, and just putting it in one pose most of the time, bike is probably not worth it. I would probably go with, for example, the Goodsmall Company scale figure of Shinjuku Salter riding on the bike. I would probably go with that scale figure instead, which granted is more, but the funds that you could have used on the bike can go towards the scale figure instead. So that would be kind of my take as to whether or not you should get the bike or not. Overall, this is a great Figma, and I would highly recommend it for your collection. Okay, everyone, that concludes my review of the Saber Alter Shinjuku version Figma and Cuirassier Noir bike accessory. If you really enjoyed the review, make sure you leave a like down below and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to know when new reviews and streams are coming on this channel. And leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are on this Figma. And I really hope you enjoyed your break too. And I'll see you in the next video. See you later. Hello, I would like to take this moment to thank my Patreons, especially Ice9EX, Jessica, Dimmick, and Neat. Thank you very much for being Patreons for the channel. It is very much appreciated. And if you're interested in becoming a Patreon yourself, the link is in the description down below. Thank you.